Taxation. Taxation is a term for when a taxing authority, usually government, levies or imposes financial obligation on its citizens or residents. Paying taxes to governments or official has been a mainstay of civilization since ancient time. Also, the term of taxation applies to all types of involuntary levies, from income to capital gains to estate taxes. Though the taxation can be a noun or verb, it is usually referred to as an revenues, usually called taxes. Taxation is differentiated from other forms of payment such as market exchanges in that taxation does not require consent and is not directly tied to any services rendered. The government compels taxation through an implicity or explicity. The most basic function of taxation is to fund government expenditures. Purpose and justification for taxation. Varying justifications and explanation for taxes have been offered throughout history. Early taxes were used to support the ruling classes, raise armies, and build defense after the authority to tax stemmed from divine or supranational rights. Later, justifications have been offered across utilitarian, economic, or moral consideration. Proponents of progressive levels of taxation on high-income earners argue that taxes encourage a more equitable society, such as tobacco or gasoline, have been satisfied as taxes may be necessary in cases in which the private provision of public goods is considered suboptimal, such as with the national defense. Different types of taxation: income tax, corporate tax, capital gains, property tax, inheritance, and sales tax. Income tax. Governments impose income taxes of financial income generated by all entities within their jurisdiction, including individuals and business. Corporate tax. These types of tax imposed in the profit of the business. Capital gains. It is made by people or business from the sales of certain assets, including stocks, bonds, or real estate. Property tax, assessed by local governments, are paid for by the owner of property. This tax is calculated based on the property land value. Inheritance, a type of tax levied on an individual who inherit the estate of deceased people. Sales tax is a consumption tax imposed by a government on the sales of goods and services. This can be the form of value-added tax, that's we call VAT, a good and services tax, GST, state or provincial sales tax, or an excise tax. Why do we need to pay tax? There is an old saying that goes, the only sure things is life are death and taxes. Taxation has been a feature of society going back to ancient times. The role of taxes is to help governments fund various undertakings such as public works, infrastructure, and wars. Today, taxpayers' dollars are still used for variety of similar purposes. The top 10 countries with the highest marginal income tax. One is the Ivory Coast, 60%, to Finland, 56.95%, Japan, 55.97%, Denmark, 55.30%, Australia, 55%, Sweden, 52.90%, Aruba, 52%, Belgium, 50%, Israel, 50%, and also Slovenia, 50%. Countries have zero income tax: Saudi Arabia, Arab Emirates, Oman, Kuwait, Qatar, Bahrain, Bahamas, Cayman Island.